Hey everyone, I want to quickly talk about two things right now. And those are two questions that have been coming up a lot. First one is, why are so few homeowners choosing to move? And the second one is, what could change the direction of home values in the really near future? All right, so first let's talk about home values. They have skyrocketed over the last 4 or 6 years. And in that short window, we crammed in about 15 to 18 years worth of appreciation. Now, the reality is that normally wages rise alongside with home prices, but that really hasn't happened. Here's the issue. For wages to have kept up, people would need to be earning about 150 to 200% more than they did just a few years ago. Think about it. If a nurse or a paralegal was making about $120,000, they would need to be making $275,000 today to match the affordability levels. That's a massive gap. So what's happening is both buyers and sellers, they're just waiting. See, buyers are waiting to hold off, maybe because they just feel out of reach, homes are out of reach, or maybe they're waiting for interest rates to come down. And homeowners just have no incentive to move. Now, maybe if interest rates go down, that won't really make a big difference because the affordability challenges that we're seeing today, they're already baked into today's home values. So what's going to change? Well, the good news is government is stepping in now, and that's where things get tricky and maybe even a little scary. I said that sarcastically. You see, when policymakers step in to fix things, it usually helps one group but hurts another. Take Florida and Tennessee, for example. Some lawmakers right now are proposing that homeowners who have paid property taxes for 25, 30 years, they should be exempt from paying property taxes moving forward. That sounds great, right? See, this will help seniors stay in their homes, reduce their expenses, it helps future retirees, and it will even boost the economy with the additional spending. See, there's always a flip side to every policy. For instance, nearly half of property taxes go toward local K-12 schools. Cutting that funding could be devastating. A strong education system builds a powerful workforce. We all know that. Education should be number one priority for us. And ultimately, education helps the economy today and in the future. Now, we can clearly see how passionate people get with either one of the points that were just offered. One example. Now, you see, over 35 years in this industry, I've seen the market go through 3 major swings. And right now, we're in one of those moments where policies are being debated. Some of them make a lot of sense, and some of them are just crazy. So what about home values here in San Joaquin Hills? Here's what I've seen serving over 1,100 clients, and that is this. Homeowners don't sell just because the market is up or the market's down. They sell when life changes, with life changes, like a new job, growing family, downsizing, retirement. Those are real life seasons in people's lives. So while the market trends really do matter, at the end of the day, people move when it makes sense for their life. And that's really what drives the market. Now, for now, the market is starting to show those signs of challenges and appreciation seems to be on hold. But even with the limited inventory we have, we're seeing homes taking a little longer to sell, price adjustments, and so on. Luckily, every home is unique and every homeowner situation is unique. I'm going to leave you with this. If you have a life change coming up, I would love to have a quick discovery meeting with you. See, what we discussed the purpose of your move or possible move, along with some logistics and an agenda that clearly helps you create a roadmap and gives most homeowners a tremendous peace of mind. It might make sense to move now, 6 weeks, 6 months, or not at all. So as I mentioned, many things are starting to change, and it's going to be a wild ride as we move forward. So thanks for your time, and until we meet, you take care.